Hi guys, so this is this week's PJ broadcast. So you may have noticed I'm literally wearing my dressing gown as well. So it's just comfort reasons. But also I've literally just got out of the shower. I did put eyeliner back on, but that's literally the only thing I've actually got on. I've got nothing else on apart from eyeliner. But I just was like, this is like a full PJ broadcast. I've literally just got out the shower. Just was like, I need to do this, but I want to let my hair dry naturally, so I thought I'd record it just like this. So in the world of gaming news this week, there's not really been that much. So everyone's mainly talking about No Man's Sky and being like, it's like Yes Man's Sky now, and that's really about it. And I mean, I really wasn't well yesterday, and I stayed in bed the whole day, and I watched a lot of YouTube, and that's the only thing that I can really see being talked about. So what I thought I would do instead was talk about the kind of characters that I thought, I know obviously they've told us the list for Smash Bros, but I thought I would talk about some characters that I would quite like in Smash Bros. So first of all, I'm gonna stand out and say I don't play a lot of Smash Bros. I am rubbish at Smash Bros, hands down. Definitely rubbish at Smash Bros. I never played Smash Bros as a kid because I had a Game Boy Color. Oh, the first console I ever had was a ZX Spectrum. Then I had a Game Boy Color, and then I had a PlayStation 2. So I was just taught to, obviously, that I wasn't going to have every console out, and it was just specific consoles, and I had to appreciate them. So just one of those things. So I never really played Smash Bros. Otherwise, I'd probably be better at it than I am now, because I completely suck, like massively, at Smash Bros. I don't really play many fighting games at all, really. So in that sense, anyway. Obviously, I've really got into Splatoon. I like Splatoon quite a lot. I'm quite good at that too, so that's quite good. But yeah, so I thought I would pick some characters that I would quite like to see in the Smash Bros franchise, mainly because I like the amiibos as well, so it means they'd make amiibos of them and then I get to collect those amiibos too, which would be awesome. But yeah, other than that, it's some that already have amiibos, so it's kind of like Nintendo, they're already made and set up for you. But yeah, so I've written them down in my little book here. So the first one I thought they could do was just a skin, so I thought they could literally do Detective Pikachu. So that's mainly because they like to do skins of other characters. So they do skins of like Mario, so they've done like normal Mario now, they've done Mario, Dr. Mario, stuff like that, and they like to do skins of characters. He's already literally made up, so that would be quite good, to be honest. So, and quite easy. I think like it would be quite good, like he could use his hat as in like fights and stuff like that as well. The other one that I thought of was within the Resident Evil franchise. So I actually thought of one of my favourite characters, which is Wesker, and he's a bit like Snake, sorry. So I thought he would be very good because he's like overpowered in Resident Evil anyway. So he'd have to be an earlier version of himself. So maybe Resident Evil 1 or Code Veronica, not like the Resident Evil 5 because he's like stupidly overpowered by that point. So, but yeah, so I was thinking him. I think his fighting abilities would be amazing, and he'd be so good. That would be awesome. The next one I thought from the Resident Evil franchise is kind of one that most people would have forgotten. So in Code Veronica, you meet a young boy called Steve, and I really liked him as a character when I was a kid. I remember being absolutely distraught when things happened to him and stuff like that. I think he would be amazing. I also thought about his, like, when you catch or you can do like a special attack. His special attack could be when he gets transformed into that giant monster thing and swings the like giant axe around, and he could do that as a special attack, and that would be awesome. But yeah, there's some other characters. I also thought about, obviously, I'm surprised they haven't done these, to be honest. So FNAF characters, so Freddy Fazbear, Foxy, and all the other characters, like there's freaking loads. So they could literally do them, and that would bring a whole new group of gamers into it, because yes, there are older people like myself that like the FNAF series, but there is also a lot of younger people that like the FNAF series. So yeah, I definitely think that if they brought them in, that would bring a whole new load of group of people into like the series and just the franchise and want to play it more. I did also think about another kind of skin, so they could do Captain Toad and Toadette as well. So I thought that would be really cute because he could use his pickaxe, obviously, because he can't, they would have to give him a jump function though, because he can't actually jump, so that would be one thing they'd have to do. But yeah, so I would definitely say Captain Toad and Toadette, but yeah, they could use their like little pickaxes and maybe use their lights to do like a really big beam of light for like their special attack. But the other ones I thought of was another very old franchise, so that is Project Zero. So this is very popular in Japan. It's not very popular in America and the UK, unfortunately. I wish it was because it's amazing. It's like one of my favourite games at all. So yeah, it's you play as a young girl, so I would specifically like it if they used Miku. So Miku is a young girl, she goes into a mansion to look for her brother, and I just think it would be awesome. So first of all, I thought she could use her camera as an attack, as well as maybe just normal melee attacks, but I also thought she could do her final attack, like her big attack, as like so in the game you get the Shrine Maiden and she follows you, and she's like the big thing. If she gets you through any time throughout the game, you're like dead. So yeah, I thought like maybe her big attack could be like her coming out and like doing massive damage to everybody. That would be so cool. I would have said Math4U, but you don't really play as Math4U a lot, so obviously I've picked the PlayStation 1 game. I know they do crossovers, but this has now been brought to Nintendo. So the latest games were Spirit Camera on the 3DS, and I can't remember the name of the actual game, but it was on the Wii U. So they're actually on the Nintendo consoles now, so if they had rights to her, maybe if not they could use one of the newer characters. But I would quite like that because I love Project Zero like so much. So the next one I kind of thought of was Shovel Knight. It's on like so many platforms and this is so bad. I've never played Shovel Knight. I've seen other people play it, but it's just one of those things. I've never actually got around to actually buying it and playing it. I know it's on like freaking every platform. But I thought of Shovel Knight literally because they've already got an amiibo of Shovel Knight, and it's just kind of like it's already made for you. You can just use that amiibo again. So I don't see why they wouldn't do Shovel Knight. And as I said, it's on every blooming platform. Like, it's so easy to do, so I thought of that one. Then I kind of thought of new franchises. So Octopath Traveler is a recent game that has come out that has taken everyone by storm, and that is in the UK, America and Japan. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did like one for that basically. So personally I would quite like Prim and Therion. So Prim is the dancer and Therion is the thief. They're just two of the characters that I've got currently. I've got other characters, but those specific characters have kind of resonated with me, and I really like those characters personally. Again, they could do all the characters and nobody would complain. They're all good characters and all have their own like amazing traits. Like I thought Therion the thief could like steal other people's power-ups or other people's health as one of his like major moves. I thought Prim could dance, and she has the allure kind of thing, so she could kind of do that. So there's that. And the last person I actually thought of, which I'm surprised they haven't done considering they've done a new HD version of the game that I showed you the other day. So if you want to see that, I'll stick that there as well. I kind of thought of Shantae. So Shantae is a original Game Boy Color game that actually got released very late into the Game Boy Color life, right about when the original DS was coming out. So no one really picked up the game, so it's actually a lot of money on the Game Boy. But if you want to play it, you can actually currently buy it as a download code on the 3DS and the Wii U. I haven't checked the Switch, but I'm going to say the Switch as well. Oh no, I'm going to say actually, yeah, definitely the Switch, because you can actually buy a HD remake now on the Nintendo Switch as well. So it would make sense. She's like an awesome character as well, so she'd be really good because she could use like her hair to like whip the bad guys as well. So that would be awesome. But yeah, I think like they've got so many characters in that game as well. So you've got the pirate, the zombie and stuff like that, and you could do so many different costumes with her too. I think she would be awesome. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Obviously this wasn't a normal kind of PG broadcast because there just wasn't, in my mind, that much to talk about personally, what I've been interested in the gaming world at the moment. But let me know in the comments down below what you think of like the characters that I've brought to light, and if there's any characters that you think should be in Smash Bros as well and that you would enjoy to play as. I think if some of these characters came to it, I'd be more inclined to play it and to learn to play it properly, because right now I'm 100% novice, only play it when I go around certain friends' houses and I'm drunk. So yeah, I would definitely like play it if some of these characters were more like actually in the game. That would make me want to pick it up, because I have to admit, the characters that I'd be inclined to pick aren't the good characters apparently. So but yeah, so let me know in the comments down below. If you, in case you want to know as well, there is going to be an update video on The Boys coming tomorrow, so I am going to record that and get that all sorted, and that will be coming tomorrow. I am still looking to do the review video that I've got to do, but it's a multiplayer game, so I actually need other people to play the game with me so I can record the actual footage. So that is going to have to wait until the weekend, unfortunately, when I actually have other people around to play the game so I can record it. So as soon as people are here, I will record that and get that straight up. Yeah, and there will be another video coming up as well. I found another awesome, really random as hell thing for the PlayStation 2. So we'll give that a good go, because it is like, I've never seen it before or heard of it, and I grew up in the era of the PlayStation 2, and I found it in like a little independent video game store. They're awesome, and I was just like, yeah, for 15 quid I'm gonna pick this up, and it looks really really cool. So yeah, obviously I will put that up at some point this week as well. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see the videos I've mentioned and other videos in the future. So I'll see you guys later.